fought point out there. What was your take on the game?
It was a hard fought point. To be fair, it's not an easy place to come. But I think the first half wasn't good enough. Lack of energy and probably just lack of any sort of belief that we can actually go out and run about. I think we've done enough of that in the first half. Like, there was a few times when the ball was just bouncing about and stuff, and we were kind of sluggish and slow to it, but we did manage to turn it around and get a point, which is the most important thing, to come up here and not lose the game after going 1-0 down, kind of showing that desire to go and win the game. Draw the game.
As a defender, you must be delighted with the kind of recent form. That was the first goal, I think, conceded from open play in something like 4.5, 5.5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's been the key to that? Because it looks now with that 3 shape that there's real potential with that.
I don't really know what the key is. I think it's just trust within each other in the back three, knowing that we're all going to do our jobs and then doing our jobs properly. Especially not conceding a goal from open plays is very good for us, because that keeps the momentum going. Obviously, conceded one today, but then we bounce back from that really late in scoring his goal. So it's just about having that trust within each other, trusting our own ability, and knowing that we can go and defend well, and defend properly, and not concede a goal.
12 months ago, obviously, you were on loan here as a young player taking our first steps in the SPFL. You've now got Aidan behind you and Smudger in front of you who are doing the same thing. How much do you enjoy that kind of leadership aspect, that they're looking at you? Okay, you've got Vinny and Ali who have a lot more experience, but they're looking at you as well as somebody who's a bit of a leader out there.
Oh, definitely, because that's the way that I've done things, like with they two coming in loan. Like, it's hard coming in loan to a first team change room, especially when you don't really know anybody and stuff. And obviously I kind of know Smudger from last season and the season before and stuff, so I'm kind of taking them onto my wing a wee bit and just making sure that they've got somebody to look up to and somebody they can rely on. Like, if they need anything, they can always come to me, because I've obviously had the experience here for the last 12 months, and especially the last kind of 6 months or so since summer, since I came in. So it's just kind of important for me to then make sure that they feel comfortable, so then they can perform to their best, which they have been doing.
Just last of all, it's obviously coming towards the end of your first full season as a part-time player. You became a dad off the park as well, so a lot has changed over the past 12 months. How have you found that, and how are you coping?
To be fair, it is tough. It's just trying to balance all, especially like work and stuff. Like, it's something that I've never really, I've not thought about it, because I have. It's just when it becomes reality, it's a bit different and it takes time to adjust. But honestly, I'm really happy with that now. Like, there was a wee bit towards the start of the season when I was kind of injured and stuff. That was tough, like mentally. Even though it was only a few weeks, I just want to play football. So that was a bit hard for me. But then obviously now kind of coming out the other side of that, when I've had experience over the last however many months, like, I kind of understand what other players go through at this level, because before you didn't recognise it, if that makes sense, like being in a full-time environment, and then when we're playing in the Trust Trophy and stuff, you don't actually take into account that the boys have worked all day to then play at night. So it has been eye-opening, but no, I've enjoyed it.
Perfect. Cheers, Kristian.
Thank you.